Hello, everybody. Welcome to our daily market report, where we cover just a little bit of interest rates, but mainly focus on one particular area. And today we're going to be focusing on Prunedale, California. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to take a look at pretty much what interest rates are doing today. We haven't seen too much of a change there. What we are seeing is pretty consistent information coming through. You can see today's numbers for mortgage rates on a 30-year fixed are about 6.44, not a whole lot of change there, and 5.88 on the 15-year fixed. And jumbos have pretty much stayed the same all week at 5.95 and most of or late last week as well. So bond market, if we look at the bond market, that's been about 3.3%, hovering about the same in the last week or so. So not a whole lot of change there. That gives you an idea of what interest rates and bond market prices have been. Those are all pretty closely tied together. So let's get right into Prunedale, California. This is where it's located on the beautiful central coast of Monterey County. Prunedale is adjacent to Aromas, Salinas. If you do a zip code search of Prunedale 93907, many times you'll see it come up as Salinas, California. And Prunedale is a community just outside of Salinas made up of various neighborhoods. You'll hear Oak Hills, you might hear Royal Oaks, you might hear Crazy Horse Canyon, Mallory Canyon, things of that nature. And there's a few gated communities out in the hills in Prunedale as well. So it's a great location. And I want to say that because it's situated right between San Francisco and Los Angeles. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours from San Francisco, depending on your traffic. Kind of give you guys a little shot there on the map. And so if you're telecommuting or working out of the Silicon Valley, this is a great location because if you need to run into the office once or twice a week, or however many times your work from home program works, this will be about a good hour or so commute to Silicon Valley. Between 1 and 2 hours, depending on what part of the Bay Area you commute to. So that's with proximity to San Francisco. How about Los Angeles? So from Prunedale to LA, it's about a 5-hour drive. So that's quite a bit of a distance. And the Mineta San Jose Airport is just north of Prunedale, like I said, about an hour. And your flight time down to Los Angeles would be about just over an hour and 15 minutes by plane. So not too bad either. I think I can do that on this. Let me see, Google lets you do that. Yeah, so about an hour and 15 minutes for a flight to LA is about your timing on that. So centrally located on the north county of Monterey County, that gets you proximity to the airport in San Jose, making that pretty nice. Let's get into our numbers now for Prunedale, California. We can see our median price was at $849 for the month of March. So this is kind of taking into some averages and median prices there. So that's 6% higher than last year. Not unusual for what we're seeing across the board in Monterey County. And a 3-bedroom, for example, would have cost you about $820,000 if you were buying one this year. Check out last year's number, $785. So it's still 5% up. How can this be, right? It doesn't, even when I see these numbers, I'm like, well, wait a minute, isn't it going the other way? Well, yes, it is in a sense in terms of interest rates going up and maybe our transaction volume has fallen. Maybe we're doing less transactions than we did last year. But overall, the prices are higher just because we have so few homes on the market. We just don't have a lot of inventory in Monterey County, San Luis Obispo County, Santa Cruz County, San Benito County, even Santa Barbara and Ventura counties. We're experiencing this a lot. And I'm part of a national team, and we hear it really across the board in majority of the country is seeing the same thing, just limited inventory. Probably need to do a whole segment on that, but really just to touch on that real briefly. My thought is many sellers are just not selling, bottom line. So we're not seeing as many homes on the market as we would during this, what we call a springtime rush. Many sellers, why would I sell if my interest rate is at 3% or less, or maybe one of those low interest rates that we had even just a year ago, a year and a half ago, when rates were much lower. We had a lot more activity, people selling to move or trade up. And even during the pandemic, people were moving. So interest rates were low. And now we're seeing, as we just saw, the interest rates at 6%, just under 7. So that is leading to what's called oddly enough, it's called a buyer's market right now for Prunedale. And that's because we just don't have inventory, and whatever little is selling, some sellers are holding to their price and not budging because they want their number. And then we have buyers that are looking and actively purchasing. But again, we're going to get to the numbers to show you where the focus is on pricing. So if you're pricing your home right, it should sell within about 30 days. And we'll get to that number in a minute just to back that up. But back to the screen here. 21 days is the, or excuse me, 21 homes is what was for sale. 21 days. My brain was on days on market. So we had 21 homes sell in the last month. This is for the month of March. And uh, get that right, 21 homes that were for sale, excuse me. It's like, wait a minute, 21 homes for sale on Prunedale would have been great. No, we only had 3 homes sell in Prunedale last month. So dividing those 3 into those 21 total inventory that was for sale, that gives you 7 months of inventory. That's bordering on a buyer's market. I say bordering because anytime we have maybe 5 or 6 months of inventory, when you have these numbers coming in that way, we call that more of a neutral market. And really 5, 6, or 7 is kind of that range. If you take it into a pie, it's at the top of the range where it is more of a neutral market. Anytime you're going to get past 8 months of inventory, it's definitely a buyer's market. But we're not quite seeing that there in Prunedale. It is kind of tipping towards that, is what I would say at this point. And the reason I say that is because we see the average days on market is 50. So the prior year, that was 35 days. So just a year ago, homes were selling, 40% faster than they are right now. So we had so of the 3 homes that sold, 2 of them were under 30 days as we look at these numbers, 0 in a 30 to 90 day range. And here's really what brought the average down a bit. There was 1 home that sold over 90. So it's really tough to look at averages when you're only talking about 3 homes that sold. You kind of got to blend that over kind of what the median price point does up at top. We blend that over 12 months. So it's a little higher level look of it, if you will. But we really want to look at what's going on in the market right now at this moment, right? So we're asking prices right now, just to give you an idea, the homes that sold, 2 were at original asking price and 1 was below. So that gives you kind of an idea of what was going on there. And then the last 7 days of activity, once we get down to, okay, what's going on this week, in the last week? We had 7 new homes come on the market. That's quite a few. And we had 4 go pending or contingent in the last week, and 2 sold, or we had 2 closings in the last week as well. Now, our current inventory, there's 17 active homes. If you went looking today on the MLS, or if your realtor is sending you a list, you would see 17 active homes on the market today. You can also text Prunedale to the number, it should be scrolling around here somewhere. There's a number that scrolls across. You can text that number in and get that list of homes as well. But anyway, those 17 homes are for sale. If you look at just those 17, how long have they been on the market? They're averaging about 70 days on the market. And 4 of them have reduced prices. So that's about 1 out of 5 homes, or 24% of homes that have reduced their prices. So, and again, there's not a whole lot of homes. So if you were looking for something outside of Salinas or outside of San Jose in the hills, you're talking about 17 days on average. And I want to point out too that I think Prunedale is a bargain when when I can tell you that you could get a home for under 850,000 or in the low million price range. That's about the average price of a home in San Jose is about $1 million. So in Silicon Valley, for just a standard 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, if you're paying 850 to $1 million in Prunedale, you will most likely be getting something that will be with some land out in the country, a little bit more acreage. So for that little extra drive time, that might be worth it. So again, if you want a list of those homes, you can take a screenshot with your phone or scan this code on your phone right now, and that will get you a list of all the homes. And this is updated daily. So even if you watch this video months from now or days from now, this QR code will still take you to the current live list on there. And we don't spam you. We don't request any of your information. If you would like to subscribe to my newsletter, it's at the top of the website. That's totally optional for you if you'd like to get updated on that. And so, we're not gonna pull any of that information from you. So I wanted to get to this. This was kind of the low and the highs that we have. I'm going to go over these. Got a few details pointed out on them. So if we look at, let me get out of this view here. So again, we're looking at several homes that are ranging from 750,000. These are some of the others that are on the list that you can get by scanning that QR code that was just shown a few seconds ago. or you can text that number below. These are the homes currently in Prunedale. I'll just kind of just scroll through the screen here so you can look at them. And they are ranging from, the lowest you could get today is about 750,000. And on the high end, we do have one at, let me just scroll down to the end here. Our highest priced home is just under 2 million. So you can see right now I have seen homes in the higher numbers in Prunedale, but right now there's just not a lot of inventory really to choose from. So again, only 17 homes on the market. Just it makes it just really tough for buyers right now, I gotta say. So if you're a seller and you're looking to sell right now, this may be a really good time. There's just not a lot out there for buyers. I think the Monterey County max price for that new 20% down program is about 900,000. So if your home's in the low 900 range and priced as such, it does qualify for that program. So we might see a lot of the homes under the 900 range really move a lot faster, is what I would expect based on that new 20% down program from Cal HFA that is out. There's a video on my YouTube channel as well. You can take a look at that where we explain the whole program to you as well. Invite you to take a look at that. So let's take a look at, now we're going to, this last part of the program, I always like to just take a tour of like the lowest priced home, something in the middle, and then one of the higher priced homes that are available in the area. So let's take a look at Mallory Canyon. This is 19260 Mallory Canyon. It's $750,000 or $749,900. And this one here, it is currently as a rental, but these are photos that were taken prior to that. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It's 1,316 square feet. It is on a 14,375 square foot lot. Now, this one's been on the market about 235 days, so it's been a while. I've tried showing this. It's got some accessibility issues. You got to get your timing right with the clients. But really, it's a smaller lot, so this is not what most people anticipate in Prunedale, because they're looking for larger land. But I do want to say that this is a good location because it is right off the freeway. Mallory Canyon has that little, you can shoot out right onto 101 directly from Mallory Canyon. This home was built in 1954, so it's 68 years old. No HOA involved in this one. It does have a larger yard, so that would be nice if you're looking to park a boat or an RV on the property. As we scan through the pictures, you can kind of see it's got some nice updates to it. These were done with photos prior to tenants moving in, so condition might be a little different now that there's been tenants in it. Who knows? Just need to take a look at that one. But anyway, bottom line price point is at 750. This is your lowest priced home if you're going shopping today in Prunedale. And we do have homes, again, kind of in the same similar range. Go ahead and scan that QR code for that. Maybe I'll put that up there one more time for you guys. So this is a QR code to scan any of the homes that we're going over right now and the others that I'm kind of just flying past. So the next one I'm going to highlight is 6928 Via Pacifico. This is one of the newest homes on the market in Prunedale. It just came on yesterday, over the weekend, actually, a couple days ago, not yesterday. And this one here is a $1,095,000 home. This is a fantastic home. It's on 1 acre. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It's 1,665 square feet, so really nice square footage on this. It's a decent sized 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's on 1 acre, mostly sloped. It's been on the market just a couple of days, like I said. This was built in 1983. It's a 40-year-old home. Again, no HOA on this, although there is a shared well that's about $50 a month that you share with the neighbors. So there's about four or five people on that well, I believe. And it's a single-story home, which is really great. So no real steps to go up and down, and the extensive decking that you see there is phenomenal. So it's a great entertainer's location. It's really designed to take advantage of all those amazing views. Inside, the home's appointed with like really nice carpets and nice wood flooring, really nice light fixtures throughout, and just has a really cozy feel with that wood burning stove in it. And all these windows have been replaced. They're all newer Milgard windows with lifetime warranty. The radiant heated floors are in the primary bathroom, which is really nice too. We'll get to that in a minute, but you can kind of see this is a very nice home with a semi-open concept area with the living room, dining room areas all kind of looking out into the kitchen and taking advantage of the views. I like this nice little wet bar here. Let me back up, went too fast there. Nice little wet bar here for you in the living room. So, and if you're entertaining, this is the other view out towards the deck through the double sliding glass door there. That's really nice. And little shot of the wood stove there. Really good for entertaining on this one. This one does have an alarm system. If you are telecommuting, it's good to know that the Spectrum high-speed internet actually does reach this location, and it just has a great feel to it, very comfortable, very homey. This has a kind of a French twist on the home, as you can tell. So you really do get taken away as if though you're in Paris or France. So this is a really nice one. So there's the primary. This is the primary bathroom, excuse me, with the radiant heated floors. Nice soak-in tub there, and a couple of the other shots of the hall bath and the bedrooms that are also in this home. So really, really nice features on this one. There's a full tour on it too, a virtual tour. I noticed this one has one linked. This is actually one of my listings, so I know it very well. It's a great place. So another nice feature of it, in addition to all these amazing views, is you do have this little tiny house that was put on the property. That's great for entertaining as well. There's the water tank. So if you were to have guests or family or friends that needed to spend the night, this is a really nice little spot. There's a nice shot of the acreage there. So you do have the tiny house here. It's the shots I was trying to get to. This is the interior of it. It's pretty much all new in here, all recently done, well appointed. That's a nice little spot if you have some guests to take through as well, or be able to stay there, have their own little retreat, if you will. So that takes a look at that one. Now we're going to get to our highest priced home currently in Prunedale, if you were shopping today, is this one on 8935 Coker Road. So Coker is located in a gated community. So your HOA here will be about 93 a month. So it's a 6 bedroom, 6 bath total home. Now I say that because it's not just all just one home. There's actually 2 homes for the price of one on this one, 2 for 1 today. This was built in 1986. It's a 36-year-old home, and it's set on 3.23 acres. So this is a more of a family compound estate, if you will. And I say that because it's got the main house, which is a 4 bedroom, 3 bath home, is made up of 2 levels. So you've got a 2,800 square foot main house, and that's got this nice wraparound deck that you can see here, pretty much accessible from the second level. And really downstairs, you're going to have in addition, on this main house, you're going to have the first floor with the bonus kitchenette. It's set up nice. So you could almost have 2 families sharing this home, if you will, or using it. Or if somebody in the home needs a ground floor level uh, ensuite, this or a bedroom and bath, this home has it. So you have a bathroom downstairs on the first level, full bathroom downstairs. So that makes it nice in case there's somebody that need that sort of accessibility on that first floor. So it does have new carpet, new paint in this main home, and so it's really set up nice. The roof is about 6 years old on this one, also very nicely done. So you can see as we go through here, this has amazing views as well and really nicely maintained. You can really see the love in this one. So the second home on this unit has a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. There's a nice shot of the main house. The second unit here in a minute. A shot of the main house, got your yard. Garage is oversized, so that makes it really nice. Even has a little workshop area. I think this is the guest house that we're getting to here. The second home is a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and it has this office loft area upstairs that makes it really nice. So this second unit has a roof that was put on in 2021. So it does have a little newer roof on this one. Really nice. So overall, very nice piece. This is all going to be, like I said, under $2 million. I know that sounds crazy to say under $2 million, but really for the price, when you think about what this would cost you in Silicon Valley, this is really a phenomenal number. And you're not too far. You're only 45 minutes to an hour from the central part of Silicon Valley from here. So really good location to have. And then, like I said, another couple of things I can point out too is the solar is leased on this one, and as you can tell, even just looking at this, as you look at the 4-car garage and solar and all this space here, you could have really a nice spot to do your if you had an RV or a boat you needed to park. this is all going to be plenty of space for you to do all of that and enjoy it. And that's on Coker Road, so really nice. So there you go. That's kind of our report for today. Wanted to just share that with you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you enjoy this information, always feel free to like and subscribe. Feel free to put your comments below if there's any areas you'd like me to cover that are in our beautiful Central Coast, located in our beautiful Central Coast. I can focus in on those, but I usually try to pick one from each county every couple days, kind of switch counties and move around. I do work all the counties. I love this area. I've lived all over it. I've moved a lot and enjoyed many places in our area, and I just love it. So, love to share it with you as well. So, appreciate your time today. If you watched it all the way through to this point, thank you for doing that. Appreciate your loyalty and your subscriptions as well. Those are we're getting some new subscribers to the channel. So, thank you all for subscribing. I really appreciate it. All of that goes to just encourage me that we're doing the right thing here and just sharing some information about the market area and answering any questions you might have. Thanks again. Have a great day.